carried on them. If I'm asked if I will offer a seat that I'm sitting to someone who need it on the train, I will answer yes. It's pretty natural to offer a seat to someone who barely keeps standing, like having a hard time on the train because of sickness, old body, and pregnancy or something like that. So I will absolutely do this kind of deeds as long as I can find someone who really wants to sit on the seat from that reason, regardless of how old they are. But to be honest, if I ask myself whether I have the thought that I feel like offering a seat that I'm sitting proactively to someone, I will not say absolutely yes to this question because 90% of Japanese people turn my offer down like I'm a right. And thank you very much for the offer, but I will keep standing until the next station. So I come to feel like not offering a seat to people on the train because I will lose my face in public, although I encourage myself to speak to a person whom I don't know to offer my seat on the train. So I know it is not really good to push my kindness to others who don't really need it, but sometimes I want Japanese people to honestly receive my kindness without rejection. So it is really complicated. Japanese people are not really straightforward. Japanese people who are offered a seat by someone actually want to sit on the seat. But Japanese people's sentiments always prioritize being considerate of others as superficial stance that they really want to appeal, like, I also think about you. Even though a person who offers a seat to them thinks like, don't worry about it. So I want to say, please don't be considerate too much of a person who is considerate of you to offer your seat on the train. So I always make it rule to stand from a seat quietly without saying a word, like not asking anyone to sit on a seat if I want to offer a seat to someone who really need it. So, but if I do this way, there's a possibility that a person whom I really want to offer my seat to can't even sit on the seat. But anyways, curiously, Japanese people voluntarily sit a seat that someone stands from quietly without saying words, although they turn an offer down if they were offered a seat by someone. So apparently at the moment they don't have to be considerate of others. They can sit on the seat without hesitation. So probably I think there is no way that they wouldn't notice that they are offered seat by a person who suddenly stands from a seat quietly without even saying a word while a train is still on the way to the next station. Because Japanese people are really sensitive about being considerate of others every time. So they must already notice this kind of kindness and they must already understand this kind of kindness. So assuming that you live in Japan, if you want to offer a seat to Japanese people in Japan on the train, you just stand from a seat quietly without asking if needing a seat on the train. So you just stand up from a seat and leave the place right away. That's a kindness that you have to practice to offer your seat on the train in Japan. So asking someone if needing a seat will make him or her be considerate of you and turn your offer down in the end. So I really feel troublesome about this kind of Japanese sentiments.